Hi, my name is Melody.
And my name is Nicole, and we are from the South Sudanese Pavilion.
Today we're going to be demonstrating how to tie a baby on your back.
And joining us from the Indian Pavilion are our lovely participants,
Shakthi
and
Prapti.
tying babies on your back is a really common tradition within South Sudanese culture, as it is for the whole of Africa, just with different variants.
The history behind it is that there weren't modern daycares like we have today, so
You would either let your friend or your family member that you really trusted babysit, or you would pay somebody that you knew and trusted.
the women would take the babies and tie them on their backs when they were doing housework like cooking, cleaning, etc.
So before we get into the demonstration, do any of you have a question?
So, these baby tying and things like that, would they do that, no matter where they went? Even if they were walking around,
Oh yeah.
just if they were, I don't know if you have farmers or stuff.
Markets,
Yeah, markets, but there's a specific one for gardening. For gardening, you don't do baby tying. You have a really low basket. You fill it up with blankets, pillows, and then you put the baby in the basket while you do gardening. Because it's really lower work, might be uncomfortable. But if you're going walking, especially they would tie babies on their back when traveling, carrying water on the heads. Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's actually really cool.
Thank you. Okay. So now into the demonstration.
Okay.
So you're gonna take, we're gonna take our kitenges, which means scarf in our language. Take those off.
Okay, very tight.
Okay. Then we're gonna just leave it on our chairs for now. Now, Melody.
Okay. So what you're gonna want to do is almost like a cross with your hands, with your right arm over your left one. And then you're gonna want to take the baby's hands like this and spin it all the way onto your back like that. And you want to make sure your hair isn't in the way either, because it's gonna slip.
And the baby's arms, if it was a realistic baby, of course, it should just be placed right underneath your armpits. And you're gonna want to stay in a really, really low stance, so the baby does not slip off.
Then usually you take your kitenge and you take the two little sides of it and put them together so it's easier to get behind you.
Yeah.
Then you hold them both like this, and you want to
No problem.
place it on your baby. Is that good? Okay. And then
Is that good?
a little higher.
That's good.
Put it
Right behind
under
It's
your
right by
armpit.
the neck and ears.
Okay, perfect. You're gonna want to take the two ends then, right underneath your armpits, and tie it into it. Simple knot. Like so.
Then you're gonna want to double knot it for
Yeah,
extra
double knot is
security.
for extra security.
Then bring the bottom two pieces all the
Yeah.
way up to the baby's bum area.
But first, you're gonna want to make sure that you cradle in the baby's feet.
Like that. Then you take these two
Yeah.
and you do the same thing. You double knot them.
And the reason why that you want to cradle the baby's feet, so some people prefer to leave the baby's legs dangling, but that could actually be really bad for the baby's skin, as the cloth can just cut off and really irritate the skin. So, this is just the standard way of doing it. But let's say your baby was getting tired and it started to sleep. This very own blanket my mother used on me. You would take it, this is just so then the baby's neck can be straightforward and comfortable while it sleeps, but then also very protecting. Good. Is that right? For this one, you just take the two ends. It should be folded into a triangle-like shape. Two ends. Like this. And so. It's almost just like a pillow for the baby. So it's resting, it's comfortable, neck is straightforward, not bending, because that can be really bad.
And it should look like this when you're done.
Yeah. So now, taking it off. When you're taking it off, you're gonna wanna go low again, because you're loosening it.
And you're always going to want to take the bottom one off first.
Yes.
And the reason for that is so the baby doesn't just start flying if you take this one off and go flying backwards. So you take it, you undo it like this.
Yeah.
Then
Then when you start to do the top one, you're gonna wanna have a hand just there, just so the baby doesn't slip off, because that might be squirmy, excited to get out. just like that.
And you want to slide your baby like this.
Yeah, right underneath the armpit, just like that. You can sit it down. And that is how you tie and take off a baby with a scarf. So, do you have any questions after the demonstration?
It's not really about the demonstration necessarily. It's more about like the baby. How old, like, of like how long do you do it for a child?
Very good question. So, you should at least start when the baby is 4 months. 3 months is okay, but you should do 4 months, specifically because the umbilical cord wound, it hasn't really healed up. So to be rubbing up against the skin like that's not really healthy. But you should stop when the baby is 8 to 9 months, because that's when it really gets really heavy. It's gonna put strain on your back. Not easy anymore.
So then what do they do like once the baby's 8 to 9 months?
When the baby is 8 to 9 months, then you could either put it in like baskets, or maybe the baby could be like crawling on its own, and that's when you can trust to just monitor it on your own.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to try it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
You did it right. You did it right.
Yeah, and then it should be a little lower, just underneath.
Okay.
There you go. That's
And then when
perfect.
you're doing it, low.
Then?
Take
Get low. More.
Yeah.
That's good.
Is this the one that I'm using?
Then you want to take it. Okay. Make sure you're holding it like this, and then put it behind you.
How do
Just kind of bring it behind you like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Perfect. Now put it on the baby. Keep going up.
that good?
A little bit more.
There. That's perfect.
Again.
Pull it. Make sure it's
There
tight.
you go.
There?
Perfect. Yep.
But the baby's a little high.
There you go. There you go. Now it's perfect.
Now under the arms.
Now
Yeah.
tie it. Make sure it's double knotted.
Here. Oh, folded in half. Okay.
That's good. Got it? Yep. Okay, now you want to bring it up.
Your hair keeps getting caught.
Yeah.
The baby's bum.
There you go. You got it.
I can't reach.
Yeah. From there.
Did I get it?
Yeah. Underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. It's good.
And then we take it. And then double knot.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Perfect.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
My baby okay?
Yeah. Let's see. You can show the camera. Yeah. Wow. Very nice work you do.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now for taking them off.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to get low again.
Low again.
And always the bottom one first.
Yeah.
And then we
wanna
grab
hold
the baby.
Yeah, hold the baby.
Yeah. And you do the first one.
This is kind of hard.
I know it's a little.
Hold it, hold
I
it.
got it.
There you go.
And then we take
And see, now your baby is
The cloth
safe.
as well. Around just like you did.
and then
Excellent. You can put it back on the chair. Just like that.
that's so cool.
So, a question that you might be thinking is, well, this may look comfortable, but how does the baby really feel in it? And to answer that, my mom did this for me because when I was younger, she had a little swinging chair for me, and I would just cry and cry and cry. I was not having a fun time in it. Since she resorted to doing this, and the reason I stopped crying was because I was just close to her. I was right on her back. I could twist my neck, and I would just see her there. I was right beside her, and that's why it's really comfortable. You're with your mom. It's really nice.
I feel like it would also be fun for the baby because like then the baby gets to like play with the mom. Like she can kind of just like bounce around and then the baby would be playing too.
Yeah. Instead of be singing along,
Yeah.
watching her, you're just right beside them. So
Yeah.
it's really good.
Well, that's how you tie a baby on your back.
Yeah, and we would like to thank SAS Culture and the Multiculturalism Council of Saskatchewan for supporting this project. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.